Welcome to Lavanya's computer classes. In this video, I will explain arrays. Arrays in C language and as well as in C++ language also. So first I'll go for what is an array. In the beginning, I will give the just introduction. Still now you know how to declare a variable. Int a equal to 5. So what is the meaning of int a equal to 5? Means 5 is a value, a is a variable, it is belongs to integer data type. So whenever you are declaring like this, it allocates some memory for the variable a like this, and the value 5 is stored into that memory location. Variable name is a. So that is called, this is 5 is assigned to variable a. So after some time, whenever the execution is going on, a value is changed like this, a equal to a plus 5. So what is the value of now? Present value of a is now 10. So whenever a value is changed, the 10 is stored, replaced in the place of 5. That means 5 is erased and 10 is stored here. So now what is the value of present value of a? Means a value is 10. 5 is erased and a value is now 5 is erased and now value of a is 5. After some time, again we are executing a equal to a plus 2. So what is the a equal to a plus 2 means? A value is already 10. So 10 plus 2, now it is 12. That is 12. So present value of a is 12. So where the a value 12 is stored means in the same memory location, 10 is erased and 12 is stored here. That means till now one variable contains only one value at a time. So previously a value is 5. After that it is changed to 10. After that it is changed to 12. So what is the recent value of a? Means a equal to 12 only. 5 is erased and 10 is also deleted. So a value is only 12. But now the question is, I want to store all the values like this. 5, 10, 12, whatever it is remaining values. All the variables I want to store it in the same memory location with the same single variable name. Is it possible or not? So for this question, it is possible through arrays. Either it is in C language or in C++ or Java. Arrays is possible to give the answer for storing all the different all the values in a single variable. But here one thing you have to observe. All these values are belongs to which data type? All are number data type. That is also integer data type. Integer data type means numbers without any decimal values. So what is the definition of a means? Arrays means arrays are used for store. Arrays are used for store collection of data. Arrays are used to store collection of data in a single variable name. In a single variable name. But here this is a very important, but all values must be belongs to, all values must be same data type. This is very important. All values must be same data type. Same data type, similar data type, homogeneous data type, all are same. Homogeneous data type. So that is the definition of an array. So what is an array means? Array is used for storing the collection of data in a single variable name, but all values must be belongs to same data type. The same data type is called as homogeneous data type or similar data type. Is it clear now why are using arrays? Arrays are used for storing because before arrays, one variable contains only one value at a time. If you are taking any new value, the old value is erased and stored only new values. But I want to store all the values in a single variable. Then we go for arrays. So definition of array is arrays are stored group of values in a single variable name. But only thing you have to remember, all values must be similar data type, same data type or homogeneous data type. See here I use some 4 values, but all 4 values are stored in a single variable, that is a, but all are same data type, all are integer data type. Is it clear? Now I will go for what are the different types of arrays. What are the different types of arrays? Means there are 3 different types of arrays are there. First one is single dimensional array, or simply known as one dimensional array. One dimensional array. Second one is double or 2-dimensional arrays. Third one is multi-dimensional array. So these are the different types of arrays: single dimensional or one dimensional, double dimensional, 2-dimensional or multi-dimensional arrays. Now we'll go for what is a single dimensional array, how to declare it. Okay. In the single dimensional array, so what is a single dimensional array? Means it contains only one subscript only. For example, I will use the syntax of single dimensional array. The syntax is like ordinary variable, how we declare in C language or C++, same thing. Data type, variable name, data type, variable name. Within square brackets, we have to specify the size, and each and every one end with a semicolon. So what is the meaning of size? Means in the particular array, that means one single storage location is there. So how many values you want to store it here? Like size of the array. For example, I want to store 5 elements. I want to store 5 values in a single variable name, that is like B. All are integer data type. So how we write it? Means the integer data type is integer. What is my variable name? My variable name is 5. How many values I want to store? 5 values. So the 5 is specified in the brackets. So here it is simply called as, it is the name of the variable name. All are belongs to integer data types. How many values are possible to store in that value? Mean that is 5 only. So whenever you are writing like this, allocating like this. So this entire name is called as B. So how many values you want to store it? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is called a single dimensional array. Whenever you represent like this, remember one thing, in always array values are started with 0. So B of 5 means 5 values, but our 5 values are starting with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called as B of 0 index. This is B of 1, this place is B of 1. This is called as B of 2, this is B of 3, and this is B of 4. So totally 5. The B of 0 is always called as base address of an array. Starting memory location is called as base address of an array. So these are the 5 locations. Or we can represent like this also. So how many values are possible in the example? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name of the array? Is B. So whenever we write like this, it is called as, what is the location in this one? This is B of 0, this is B of 1, B of 2, B of 3, and this is called as B of 4. So totally 4 values. All are possible. Which values I have to store it? Only integer values only. Okay. Now after that, this is the base address. Starting address is called as base address. This is called as subscript. This is also called as subscript. What are the values represented in the brackets? 0 is the subscript address. 1 is the subscript. 2 is the subscript. Okay. So whenever the array contains only one subscript, that is called as single dimensional array. In this, how many rows are there in this example? Rows. Only one row is there. How many columns are there? Columns means vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is an example of one row, 5 columns. So simply it is called as 1 by 5 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One row. And how many columns are there? Means there are 5 columns are there. Column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, 4, 5. So how many matrix array is used for representing the matrix also. So what is matrix? Means matrix is the combination of rows and columns. So here how many rows are there? Only one row is there. How many columns are there? 5 columns are there. So 1 by 5. We called as 1 by 5. If we coming like this, how many rows are there? First row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. So 5 rows are there. How many columns are there? Only one column. Vertical line is called as column. So this is the 5 by 1. So either we can represent like this or like this also, single dimensional array, 1 by 5 or 5 by 1. So if we see like this, in the array representation, either row or column must be 1. So here in this example, row value is 1. In this example, column value is 1. So whenever row, column or column value is 1, those are called as single dimensional array or one dimensional array. Is it clear? So this is a one dimensional array. The one dimensional array, either row value or column value is 1, remaining we have to represent. So this is the single dimensional array. Now we go for initialization of array. We can represent the initialization two ways. First I will explain only one. Here int a of 3. That means how the values are stored here. What is the name of this one? This is the a. Which values is possible to store? Integer values. How many values means? Only 3 values. So it automatically inside like this. So this is the address of a of 0. This is for a of 1 and this is a of 2. This is the declaration of the values. Now we want to initialize in the first manner, that is we write like this also. 10, all integer values, 20, 30. So when now 3 values only, whenever you represent like this, 10 is stored, value 10 is stored in a of 10th 0 location, here 10, 20 is stored in second location, 30 is stored in second location, third place. Physically it is third location, but logical address is a of 2. So this is also, we can initialize the values, declaration of the array and initialization of the array. Now I want to print. Print means in cout, C language, so print command is cout. Cout just a of 0. A of 0 means how it is printed? It printed 10 value. If it is in C language how to print? Print command is printf %d. Which value you want to print? A of 0. Whenever you print like this, what is the value of a of 0? That is printed like this. If we want to print all the values at a time, then we just use the command loop statement for I is equals to. In the loop statement, we always take 0 value. I value 0. What is I less than or equal to 2? I plus plus. It is a loop statement. In C just write cout a of I. A of I means what is the a? First one, I value 0. So whenever I value 0, a of 0. The value a of 0 is printed. What is a of 0? That is 10. Then I plus plus means I value is going to 1. That is a plus 1. What is a plus 1? A1 value 20. Then again I plus plus means I equal to 2. A of 2. A of 2 means what is the value? 30. So these 3 values are printed here. If you want to print all the values. In C language also same thing. How we printed? For I is equals to 0. Always starts with 0 only. I less than or equal to 2. I plus plus. Printf %d a of I. Because array name is a I value. So first a of 0. So what is the a of 0? 10. Then a of 1. 20. Then a of 2. 30. It printed like this. So this is the what is an array and what is the single dimensional array. In the next video I will explain what is the double dimensional array and also explain how we are writing some programs using arrays. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.